Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly makeup news. So today I'm going to be sharing with you everything that has been released, announced, sneak peeked. We're mainly going to talk about Black Friday sales because that's what's been kind of the most prominent. And yeah, I'm going to share with you my opinions and if I'm going to buy any of these products. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Comment down below what's your latest purchase or if you're already preparing for Christmas and if you bought anything fun and exciting, and like this video. I would really appreciate that. And now let me kind of scooch to the side. I normally sit on the other direction, but I feel like today I'm just gonna be more comfortable here. I'm still kind of trying to figure out my setup. So Clarity Cosmetics has a new release and it's like holochrome eyeshadows, and I think they also have, I'm not completely sure when this is releasing, but they should be having a Black Friday sale as well on the 28th, or like from that point forward. I've never tried anything from Clarity, and honestly I'm not planning on buying anything from them, at least not right now and not in the near future. Then M Cosmetics is restocking their lipsticks, and they should have a Black Friday sale as well. I don't really know much about M Cosmetics. I've never tried anything from them, or I don't even know if we've ever talked about them. I know I've heard about them like maybe once or twice, but I don't know what I've heard about them, and I don't know what they like, what's their specialty. Then the event is having a Christmas launch at the beginning of December, and what we already know is that there's gonna be a Holly Jolly wet liner, which is a split pan, and there's 4 different shades. There's white, red, green, and kind of gold. Obviously very perfect for the holiday season, and the rest of the collection will be revealed later. And again, I don't know exact date, price, how many items. We'll see probably next week. Then P. Louise has a new bundle, and it's like skincare bundle with a lot of different products. I don't look. I kind of like P. Louise's packaging sometimes. I don't think it's too bad. Sometimes some of their collections are genuinely questionable, but sometimes it's kind of okay. But they just always do too much, and they overdo it, like by a large margin. Then there's a sneak peek from Little Cosmetics. There should be a new eyeshadow palette coming, and it's gonna be something like Reptilian, Serpenty. We already know a bit of the color story. There's like a snake something, Serpent's Tongue, which is like a corally red, then Rattle, which is like a purple to green multichrome, then there's a really vibrant pistachio green, some reddy shades, and there's like a deep plum, I believe, and it's called Prey. So I think it's gonna be very like red and green with a little bit of purple. Might be cool for Christmas, like kind of like a different spin on a Christmas color story while making it serpenty. I love snakes so much. So I'm really scared that I'm not gonna be able to resist this, and I do want to resist this because I have way too much makeup and I don't really want to buy too much. But I love snakes, so if it's gonna be nice color story, I think I'm getting it. It also depends how big it's gonna be and how much it's gonna cost, but Lidl isn't too horrible with their prices. Like it's doable, and it should be available on the 27th, so I can't wait. That's Thursday, right? I believe that's Thursday, so that's exciting. I wish I already knew like how the palette looks like. Then what else do we have? So the Clarity Cosmetics Black Friday sale starts at November 28th, and there should be 30% off of most of the site. I'm just reading that off of their post. As I said, I'm not really into buying anything from them, but in case you wanted to grab something, you don't need any codes. And yeah, I think they're only not gonna apply the Black Friday sale for products that are already in sale in some capacity. And there's not gonna be free shipping for this for the Black Friday sale. So that's that. Then we have the swatches for the Glaminatrix Mary Chrissy collection, or like the eyeshadow palette, and this one looks like a very warm brown color story with some blues and teals as well. Kind of interesting. There's also some deep reds, so it's definitely fun. I kind of want to see that color story just as a color story and not as a swatch, because sometimes swatches can be a little finicky. I do love the blues, especially the shimmers. Like the blue shimmers are gorgeous with that red also, but do I need the neutrals, you know? I kind of don't. But also some of the neutrals look nice. They're like warm and spicy. It kind of does remind me like a spicy color story. So maybe. And it's gonna be available tomorrow, on Monday. And it's also when their Black Friday sale starts. This palette won't be part of the sale, but otherwise the sale is gonna be 30% off. And yeah, it looks pretty. If it's gonna come to Monolith and it's not gonna be too expensive and I'll enjoy the color story, maybe. Or maybe I'm just gonna try to dupe it and see how I'll feel about that, because I should get my Simply Posh Gingerbread Bakery soon. I still don't have tracking code for Monolith, and I ordered it a week ago. But also they said that it's gonna take a while to ship everything, so maybe I need to be more patient, but I just want to see it in real life. Speaking of Simply Posh, their Black Friday sale is gonna apply to selected items, and it's gonna be 30% off, and it's starting tomorrow, and it's gonna be up until the 1st of December. You should use code Black Friday at the checkout to apply that sale, to apply that discount. And the sale, or like the discount code, will not work on the Gingerbread Bakery and then some singles. So again, pretty exciting. Even though I love Black Friday sales, I usually only really shop at Monolith, because for me, even though I buy these products on sale through like the indie brands, then I still have to pay for shipping, which is really expensive, and I still have to pay for duties. And I could be mistaken, but I think they count the duties from the original price, not the sale price. So yeah, for me, like, it doesn't really matter, because the money that I save will still go towards the duties, and I will still have to pay more than what I've saved. So it doesn't really make much sense, and it's easier for me to just wait for a sale at Monolith. Yeah, it's just easier. And also you have to, like, there's so many forms that you have to like write down all the information, and it's just annoying, and I really don't enjoy it, and it kind of makes me not enjoy the makeup as much because I have to go through all that. So I'm just not gonna. What I'm so excited about, Cosmic Brushes sneak peeked their Death Tarot palette. They had the like Lover's palette, which was tarot inspired, and now they have the Death Tarot, which is black with like silver details, and there's the like Grim Reaper, and the color story, there's like purples and reds. it does really remind me, from the bits that we already know, which is like 6 shades, it does really remind me the Sinister palette that they've had last year. So we'll see how that's gonna look like, but I do assume it's gonna be gray, black, purple, and red, which is exactly what the Sinister palette was. I don't have that palette anymore because it just wasn't something that I needed in my collection, so I got rid of it. But it looks amazing so far, and who knows, maybe the color story will be exciting. Speaking of that, it should launch on the 28th, and that's when the, how is it called? Let me find it because I know I have it somewhere around here. That's when the palette from the previous collection will come in individually. Was it Cosmic something? No, Starlit Society. Yeah, that palette will be available on 28th. And there's also gonna be Black Friday sale happening from Friday to December 5th, which I think is also Friday. So it's gonna be for a week, and the Black Friday sale will not be applicable to new launches. So on Friday, I will definitely buy the Starlight Society because I love it. I don't care that it's kind of similar to the Sol Monet palette from Oden's Eye, both the Sol Monet 2 and the Moonwish palette, like it's kind of a mixture of both. I don't care. It's just too pretty. I want this, and I wear these colors the most, especially in this type of layout. You know, it's one of those color stories that if you told me to just use this for like 3 months straight, I would be very happy and I wouldn't really miss much. Yes, there's not greens, but honestly, I've been wearing so many greens this year that I don't even care. Like, I'm good with greens. So yeah, that's kind of this palette I've been waiting for so long because they said that they're gonna bring it back like as an individual palette. And it took way too long, so I will get this palette. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from the Black Friday sale because I have most of their palettes and I don't need to get like the Serenity, which has been out for forever. It's not really a necessity to have at this point. So the Starlight Society, and if the Death Tarot palette will be nice, I might get that as well, because Cosmic Beauty is one of those very inexpensive brands. And yeah, and I think for these new ones you should be able to use affiliate codes, even though the Black Friday sale won't apply on these. I think affiliate codes should. So, but obviously I'm not completely sure. You're just gonna have to try it. And there's, what is happening here? Okay, whatever. Mooncat has just released the Avatar: The Last Airbender collection. I can't spend money on nail polishes. I have a full, huge drawer full of nail polishes. I don't even want to count them, but there's way too many. But this is so pretty. So you have 2 nail polishes for each nation. Is it how we go? Yeah, nation. So there's 8 nail polishes, and they're just so good. Like, all of these are so good, and it actually is a really wonderful Christmas color story because you have the greens, you have the reds, you have white, and then you have blue, which is like the white and blue is very wintry, and then the green and red is very holiday appropriate. So yeah, this is just so pretty. It's not fair. Let me actually take a look at the nail polishes. So for the water tribe, there's the Spirit Water, which is a it's temperature changing one. It goes from like a deep denim to like a light denim. And then there's a magnetic nail polish, which is like a really deep inky base, and then a super shiny blue sparkle running throughout it when you magnetize it. And that one is called, how is it called? Bloodbender. Oh. Then you have Tales of Ba Sing Se, which is a magnetic green polish with a like a goldy green running throughout it when you magnetize it. And then My Cabbages, which is a really chunky, I don't know if it's glitter or foil, but it's very chunky green gold. It kind of looks like a cabbage leaf. It's genius. I absolutely love it. Then you have Banished Prince, which is one of those temperature changing, and it goes from a really deep blood red to like an orangey red, and there's flakes inside as well. Very appropriate for Zuko. I love him. He's my favorite character. Well, that and then, well, him and Sokka. They're amazing. Then Jasmine Dragon, which is kind of similar to the previous one, but it's magnetizable. Magnetic. That's the word. I sometimes forget how that works. Then you have the Breath of Wind, which is another one of those temperature changing, and it goes from a really pale blue to a beautiful clear blue. And then you have the Avatar State, which this is genius. It's light blue, but it lights up in the dark like it's neon, and it lights up. Just like Aang's eyes, like it's, and the arrow, it's so cool. This is just so amazing, and I want that, but I cannot. And also mooncap polishes are so expensive. I think they're like $12 per polish. And then I have to pay for shipping and taxes. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I wanted to shop their Black Friday sale, but even when I like really filtered through and only ended up with like 5 products in my basket, it was still so much money. Like so much. I can't. And I have too many products, so nope. Then Moira has a holiday collection, which is the Endless Glit, and there's 2 different palettes. One is like blue leaning and one is pink leaning. And then you have some waterline pencils and multichrome gel liners. Yeah. And individual shadows. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I can't get Moira over here. And I don't know how much this costs because I can't find the prices, but it's already available at Moira Cosmetics. I do assume it's gonna be at other retailers as well. I mean, it's cute. Then we have, what else do we have? Glaminatrix. Oh, I already know how the Glaminatrix Mary Chrissy palette will look like. That's actually a lot deeper than it looked in the swatches. Like for some reason the swatches looked like most of the shades are super light, but also it has black background, so maybe that's the reason why it looks so dark. And I love that the box is genuinely like a Christmas box, like a gift. And then the color story, you know what, it actually looks very beachy, which I think that was their theme because they're Australian. So there's like the earthy tones, so there's like the brown tones, the reds with like berries, and then the beautiful blue, almost tealy shades. Do I need this color story? Like I liked the swatches. I really did. And I mean the close-ups and everything, it looks so pretty. Do I need this? If I'll find it somewhere on sale, maybe. I don't think I need it for full price. I might try to dupe it. Let me know if you want to see me duping this one. Maybe it's gonna be cool. And yeah, it's available tomorrow, and I don't know how much is this. Why can they write it in the description? But I think Glaminatrix usually have similar price ranges. Then About Face has the Illusionist Skin Focused Concealer in like 32 shades, I believe. And it's for $22. You can get it at About Face. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like there's a lot of different shades and that they do have different undertones. So this could be nice. And $22 isn't too insane. I was expecting a lot pricier. I know that About Face isn't like insanely pricey, but also, I mean, it's not a Sephora brand. Maybe that's why they're not that insanely pricey. And I would like to try something from them. I don't think it's going to be concealer, but I would like to try something from them. Then Fantasy Cosmetica has the Artificer. I don't know what that word means or how to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm not completely sure. But this one is very like neutrally color story. You have a bit of orange and you have a bit of olive. It kind of looks like a muted pumpkin patch. And there's some tealy silvery shimmers as well. It's an interesting color story. It looks very like a metal, like different types of metals. And obviously it's a 9-pan palette. It's already available. I think it's available since Thursday. And also their Black Friday sale is up. I don't need this. Also, I have I have two palettes from them. One is the Harvest of Souls and the other is the Monk. So this is like a muted, softer version of the Monk in a way, and I don't need this, but it is cool to look at. This really reminds me one of Nomad Cosmetics palettes, like one of those pumpkin-y palettes for some reason, like the color story. It just made me think of that. But it's definitely cute, it's definitely fun. And you can get a couple other products. There's also an empty 12-pan magnetic palette with the same kind of artwork. And then 3 single holographic shadows and like a toolkit for removing and repressing shades. That is pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't need anything from this collection. I think I would buy it just to have it in my collection because it's really pleasing to look at. But realistically, I don't need this. There's also a Black Friday sale at Look Healthy store, and it's running from November 20th to November 30th. Yeah, and I don't know, there's like different prices, different when it comes to Nomad Cosmetics and their sales. So the holiday kickoff sale starts tomorrow on Monday, and it's running until Thursday. And you get 10% off of orders that are $50 and more, and then 50% off of orders. Sorry, $50 off of orders that are over $150, and you get $100 off of orders that are $250 and more. So this is good if you want to buy multiple palettes. Then their Black Friday palette feature is gonna be 50% off of Chamonix Après-Ski, which I have had in my collection for a long time, and I still haven't reviewed it. I still haven't played with it, but I do want to do that in the beginning of December, hopefully, though I will be trying the Gingerbread Bakery. Well, we'll see about that. And this sale will be running from Friday 28th to Sunday 30th. So just the Chamonix Après-Ski will be 50% off. Then Cyber Monday will be 30% off of all of their products. There's not going to be any exclusions. I think this one is kind of the... Sorry, my camera cut me off. So the Cyber Monday will be from Monday, 1st of December to Tuesday. And there's also going to be a Christmas bundle pack with the Christmas market and the Polar Express. So they're going to be together at a discounted price. I'm not gonna shop from that sale. I did last year, I believe. Yeah, that's how I got the That's how I got the Chicago Speakeasy. And I don't know if I also bought the Apres-ski, which that is insane because I don't have it for a year, I think. But I think I bought something else. Oh yeah, I bought the Polar Express and the I just said that, the Chicago Speakeasy. So it's pretty cool sale, but I'm not someone who buys like 11 I'm not someone who buys like 11 palettes. I do kind of want the Fête de Provence. I would love that palette, but I have so many palettes from Nomad. And they're not even like my favorite brand. Like, they are great, but they're not like the best. And I've moved my camera somehow. Why did I do that? And how did I do that? Okay. Wet n Wild has released the Disney Villains collection. I don't know if we've talked about this. I think we've talked about the palettes, but there's like a full-on box and it looks like a big like a large book. And I don't know. I don't care for this. I don't think we're gonna talk about this because I'm pretty sure we've already talked about at least parts of this collection, and it's now at Ulta as well, and the whole PR box is for $85. Then Look Healthy store has released the Lemember, I don't know, the Christmas 4-leaf clover collection, which I don't know if these are like color correctors or eyeshadows or highlighters or what it is, but there are some products that you can get. I don't know what they're for. They look cute, as most things at Look Healthy store, and I guess it's a Christmas collection, and I don't know what the cost is. Yep. Do they have like any kind of description? Nope. Okay, there's some lip products, and I assume the rest is cheek products. Like, some is blushes and some are highlighters, but I really don't know. Chaotic Cosmetics has the Rainbow Bite lip stains, which look awesome. And I wouldn't mind getting some of these, but I think they're US brand, so I will not pay for shipping just for lip stains. That's just not happening. Then Kaleidos has the Moon Arcade collection, which is for $438 or $399 without a console. And you have lip melts and capsules. So there's 12 glowy shades that are like glosses, I guess. And then sculpting lip pencils in 10 shades. Melt-on eyeliners in 6 shades. And face gems, so you have 3 sets of face gems. Yeah. The eyeliner collection is for $72. The lip melt collection is $17.60 each. The lip melt case is $6.40 each, and you can get refills for $11.20. Lip pencils are for $12 each. The eyeliners are $12.18 each, and face gems are $6.40 each, and you can get the 3-piece set of face gems for $19.20. It's already available. It's been available for like 4 days now. None of this excites me. I mean, the photos look kind of cool, but like, I don't know. It doesn't even look like Kaleidos. They used to have like a very specific look to that brand, and now this could be any brand. yeah. Then when it comes to Blend Bunny, there's gonna be a new launch between December 5th and 12th, and I think they're having the sale now. Yeah, since Friday 21st, there's a Black Friday sale which is for 48 hours, so I guess it's ending today, and you can get 35% off of the entire site, and that's it. And are we done? I'm kind of really tired right now. Gourmand Girls also has their Black Friday sale, and I think it's already up and running until December the 1st, and you're getting 40% off. You have to use code GG rebrand. Do I need anything from Gourmand Girls? Not really. I mean, I love their brand, but I'm just really trying to like slow down. Then Wicked Widow has a Rocky Horror collection and it's coming soon. We don't know much yet. And I don't know much about Rocky Horror Show, if I'm being honest. So I don't know what it's gonna be about. I know that they do a lot of like horror themed collections. I mean, this could be interesting. And I would love to have something from Wicked Widow again, but I would love their mini palettes. I really liked those. I think they are 8 pans. I have the Lovesick and it's amazing, and I would love to have more palettes like that. Mika Beauty Shop also has a Black Friday sale. It started on Friday and it's running until the end of November. So that's Sunday, I believe. And you're getting 30% off of your order. Yeah, and you need to have a special code for that. You can find it at Mika Beauty Shop's website. I love my Mika shades. I wouldn't mind getting more, but again, I'm just trying to slow down. So I think I'm gonna skip this sale, even though I am very tempted. But I have so many single eyeshadows, so I think I'm good. And that's everything for today. I can barely speak, so let me know if you're gonna enjoy any of these Black Friday sales, and or if you've already bought anything exciting, and let me know what you're planning for Christmas. I'm kind of interested to see, interested to hear from you. But have a wonderful day. I hope you've had a wonderful week, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.